At that point, for an agent, it's really difficult, not only for the money he's going to lose, but mostly if you are friends to Cristiano, like I think I am, and it's not easy in football having friendships, I was really worried, because me, myself, I'm a supporter too. I'm a fan of Fiorentina, and I can imagine very well when you have such a strong feeling for a club, for a town, such big involvement in all the Livorno atmosphere and situation, the risk is higher. And my first preoccupation was that maybe he could fail, could become for the first time in his life unhappy, really seriously unhappy, because his dream could not come true as well as he always dreamed since he was a child. When he was a child, he used to play with his brother, who is another excellent player playing in first division in Serie A, with Regina, and they were playing one against the other, playing every day the same match, Livorno against Pisa. They were 6 years old, and usually the match would finish 1-0 goal of Cristiano against his brother. And his dream, when he was 7 years old, was not to win the Champions League with Livorno, no, it was to go from third to second division, which was the highest dream that a Livornese could have in his mind, thanks to his goal. So this was really a kind of story that even now as I'm talking, it's involving me a lot, because I said I must tell him that really it's a big risk. And until the day that he signed, I've been trying with the hardest way I could really be able to do to convince him not to sign. At that point I said, okay, now I want to see what is going to happen. And I decided to write this in a book, because it was quite like making a bet between him and me to see who was right. But mostly, another thing, it was more important for me to see what happens when someone who makes a dream then tries to make it happen. And if it happens, if it really is as nice, as wonderful, as exciting as you expected it would be. And so it started this experience in Livorno, which, as usual, it was completely different from what I expected and he expected. Because for a person to go in Livorno, it's not like for, I don't know, Maradona go to Buenos Aires, or Pelé go to Rio de Janeiro or Santos, or for a top player go back in his town, hometown, where everybody waits to take him like a hero. No, Livorno usually it's completely different situation. Modigliani, who you know probably was a fantastic sculptor in the last century, had a great success in Paris. As soon as he went back to Livorno, his hometown, he went to the bar, he showed his sculptures, and they said, what the hell are these? And even if he was worldwide famous, he was so disappointed that he went out and he threw the sculptures in the small fossi, come si dice fossi, the small canal in the town. This is because in Livorno they usually love everybody but who has success. And this was another risk that I didn't know, never expect, and that Cristiano would never accept. And instead, with the exception of the BAL, the supporters, the ultra, the warmest supporters in town, which were his friends, because they used to go with him in all the matches while he was not playing for the clubs that were paying for him. Except for the BAL, I found this town very cold, very not that warm as I expected for a player who made such an effort to go back to his town and follow a dream. And he had to score 29 goals to convince, finally, Livorno that he was not a bad player.